Ever wondered how money flows in an economy and what would happen if it just stopped moving? Well, to answer that, we need to understand a little something called the velocity of money. The velocity of money is a measure of how quickly money changes hands in an economy. It's kind of like the speed of cars on a city's roads. If cars move quickly, traffic flows smoothly and everyone can get to where they need to be. Similarly, when money moves swiftly through an economy, it promotes growth, businesses thrive, and everyone benefits. But what happens if the velocity of money remains constant? That's where things get interesting. Let's go back to our city traffic analogy. Imagine if all the cars on the road were forced to move at the same speed, regardless of the time of day, the weather, or the number of cars on the road. Sounds pretty chaotic, right? In the same way, if the velocity of money stays constant in an economy, it can lead to some serious economic traffic jams. Businesses may not have the funds they need to expand or even operate efficiently. Consumers might not have enough money to buy what they need or want. The entire economy could be slowed down, leading to lower levels of growth and potentially even recession. So, you see, the velocity of money is a crucial component of any healthy economy. It's like the heartbeat of the financial system, keeping the blood, or in this case the money, flowing smoothly. And just like a heartbeat, it needs to fluctuate in response to the body's needs. But hold on, we're just getting started. There's another piece of this economic puzzle that we need to consider: the supply curve. But we'll save that for our next scene. So, velocity of money is like the speed of cars in a city, and if it remains constant, we may face traffic jams in our economy. Now, imagine a scenario where the supply of goods in the market doesn't respond to price changes. Sounds impossible? Let's delve into it. In economic theory, we often talk about supply and demand curves. These curves represent how much of a product is supplied or demanded at various price levels. But what if we have a scenario where the supply curve is vertical? It's like a daunting wall, immovable and unyielding, indifferent to the changes in price. To understand this concept better, let's imagine you're a diamond merchant. Diamonds are rare, unique, and their supply is limited. No matter how much the price of diamonds fluctuates, you can't just conjure up more of them. You have what you have. This is the essence of a vertical supply curve. The quantity supplied remains constant, irrespective of the price changes. But why is this considered an extreme scenario? Well, in most markets, suppliers respond to price changes. If the price of a product goes up, suppliers are incentivized to produce more of it to maximize their profits, and vice versa. This is the law of supply. But a vertical supply curve defies this law. It represents a situation where the suppliers can't or won't adjust their production, no matter how much the price changes. This can lead to some interesting implications. For instance, in our diamond merchant scenario, if the demand for diamonds suddenly skyrockets, the price of diamonds would shoot up due to the scarcity. But you, as a diamond merchant, still can't increase your supply. You're stuck with the same number of diamonds, leading to a potential shortage. On the flip side, if the demand for diamonds plummets, the price would fall dramatically. But again, you can't decrease your supply of diamonds. You're left with a surplus of diamonds that you can't sell off. So, a vertical supply curve is like a stubborn diamond seller who doesn't change his supply regardless of the price. It's a fascinating concept that challenges our typical understanding of market dynamics. But remember, it's an extreme scenario and not the norm in most markets. Now, what happens when a constant velocity of money meets a vertical supply curve? Sounds like a strange bar joke, doesn't it? Let's imagine a bustling city, a hub of trade and commerce, where the flow of money, much like the city's traffic, is constant. The money moves at a steady pace, neither speeding up nor slowing down, like vehicles on a well-regulated motorway. This is our constant velocity of money, a stable, predictable pace of economic exchange that keeps the wheels of our imaginary city turning. Now, picture a diamond seller in the heart of this city. He's stubborn and only has a limited number of diamonds he's willing to sell, no matter the price. His supply curve is as vertical as the city's towering skyscrapers, unyielding and rigid. But what happens when our city, with its constant velocity of money, encounters this stubborn diamond seller with his vertical supply curve? In economic terms, the constant velocity of money should mean stable prices. But the diamond seller's vertical supply curve throws a wrench into the works. Even as demand for diamonds increases, he refuses to sell more. Prices skyrocket, creating a diamond bubble. In this scenario, the constant flow of money in our city hits a roadblock. Prices rise, but the money supply doesn't. The city's residents, eager to own diamonds, find themselves in a bind. They have the money, but the diamonds are just too expensive. This is the theoretical implication when the constant velocity of money meets a vertical supply curve. Economic stability meets inflexible supply, creating a unique challenge. It's like a traffic jam in our city, caused not by too many cars but by one stubborn diamond seller unwilling to sell his wares. So in this strange economic bar joke, we see how these two extreme scenarios could potentially create a unique set of challenges. It's a quirky way to understand economics, isn't it? But then, economics is often about imagining the unimaginable and finding solutions to the most complex problems. So we've taken a journey through the world of money movement and stubborn supply. But what does all of this mean for you? Well, let's quickly revisit the main points. We've learned that if the velocity of money remains constant and the supply curve is vertical, it can lead to a unique equilibrium in the economy, one that could potentially result in price stability. This balance, however, is a delicate one, and even minor changes could set off significant fluctuations in the market. But why does this matter? Understanding these concepts can help you make informed financial decisions. It allows you to anticipate market trends and adjust your strategies accordingly. Whether you're investing in stocks, saving for your retirement, or just managing your day-to-day expenses, knowledge is power, as they say, and in this case, it's financial power. Remember, in the world of economics, understanding the rules of the game can make all the difference. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Money Talks for more enlightening content.